I wonder if a bear is following me and wants to eat me. Well, I was looking for this memorial here in these woods. I think I'm in Blue Knob State Park. I think that's what it's called. And I got tired of walking, so I'm just going to drive my van up this way. Currently, I'm on my way to Philadelphia, but I wanted to talk about a video that I'm going to do on my at-large channel sometime in the very near future. And that is, why is there videos of certain true crime YouTubers who are begging for certain people to have been murdered? Now, let me repeat that for you guys. There are certain true crime YouTubers that they are begging for certain people to have been murdered. I'm not going to say what story I'm talking about because I want the story to come out on my other channel and I want people to kind of not know what I'm going to be doing. So I guess you can just consider this a teaser. But I was watching a certain true crime YouTuber. And she's talking about a disappearance of somebody in Illinois who was basically, it was pretty unusual circumstances. I'm not going to say the name of the guy. I'm not going to say the name of the true crime YouTuber, but you can kind of, put two and two together. So I'm watching this video, and this YouTuber is such a brown noser. It's like disgusting, right? And so she's like, yeah, this guy, he was good looking and blah, 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 going on and on and on. And I'm listening to this video. And basically, I'll give you the short of the story. This guy was a college student. He went to Illinois State University. I think that's what it's called. And he ended up being found dead in some body of water somewhere in Illinois. Now, guys, I have not read this story in about a good year, so I'm just basing my facts off of just my memory alone. Of course, when I do the video, I will get caught up on everything. So this YouTuber is stating like, this could possibly be a murder. This sounds weird. This sounds funny. There's foul play involved. Yeah. And I'm listening to this and, maybe I didn't do my homework, right? Maybe now I'm just making this video for clickbait, which it pretty much is. And it's too late because you've already clicked on the video. But from what I remember about that story, there was no evidence of foul play. There was no evidence of a murder. By the time the body was found, it was probably in very, very bad shape because it had been in the water for quite some time. I think this guy was missing for at least a week. And I'll tell you the truth. This guy was a normal guy. He went to school. That's it. He wasn't into criminal activity. He was black. And he just kind of disappeared. And then he was found in the water, right? And, there's surveillance tape of him earlier in the day going to buy, I believe, like buy some marijuana at a dispensary or something like that. Just normal stuff, like normal student stuff. There was nothing crazy about this story. And this YouTuber is like trying to drum up some drama about a nothing burger of a story. Now, the only reason why this story even got any kind of national media attention, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's because the mother, she was very vocal and very, I'm not going to say she wasn't loud, but very vocal about the police investigating her son's death as a homicide when there was no proof that it was a homicide. And I remember this lady, and I don't even remember her name. I don't even remember the guy's name, to tell you the truth. But she was on all these cable news shows. My black son this, my black son that, my black son. Letting everybody know my black son. Like, okay, we know he's black, lady. You know what I mean? And she felt because he was black that he was getting marginalized in terms of, you know, what the media chooses to focus their efforts on when it comes to a murder or an unsolved case or what have you. And, you know, she is correct. I mean, the media chooses to focus in more on, you know, white people or people that are not black or people with light-colored eyes or light-colored hair. I've talked about it before, and it's just true, so leave it alone. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I don't feel I am. But I'm watching this video, and this isn't the only time she's done a video speaking about somebody black who died, where the evidence shows that they kind of died, you know, it was their fault. And, you know, another case of somebody black dying, and she's like, oh yeah, this sounds funny, this sounds suspicious. Now, this girl, she does the true crime drama thing. Like, one video is true crime, the next video is, you know, gossip. Yeah, you know, got to get the money up, got to get the views up, so forth and so on. But I don't know, like, she sure does like to drum up a lot about nothing, really. And I'm not saying that kid's death is nothing, because it is weird. All of a sudden, you know, you're a normal guy, you don't present any kind of, well, at least what I know, any kind of history of mental illness. You know, one day you're just like, oh yeah, you know, I'm going to school, and the next thing you know, you wind up dead in the water. Now, he could have had some kind of undiagnosed mental illness, maybe a history of it, maybe the mother's not saying. I really don't know. But, you know, YouTubers, and let me tell you something, I'm not innocent of this, I'm guilty of this as well. I mean, I'm not as guilty, but there is videos on my channel that is drama-based related, like this video right here. It's based off a little bit of drama. I know what it takes on YouTube to sell stuff, and I know what videos will get views, and sometimes those videos that I think will get views, they don't get views. But, you know, you have these certain YouTubers, and I will not name any names, that are just begging for a murder, when in actuality, all it is just a tragic case of somebody having a medical episode, a psychological episode. We don't know. What was that? I heard a branch fall. Was that a bear? Could have been a bear. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. I'm scared. I don't want a bear to eat me. I'll catch up with y'all later. Have a good one. Peace out.